This is the second live, and I put my Bluetooth speaker in because I don't know if you heard the beginning of the last live, but like this phone is so um it's old. I'm and raggedy. I'm trying to speak. I'm not speak so bad about my phone because I still need it for a couple more weeks until I make the time to go and find some more phones and to get us some more phones because my daughter needs another phone too. But granted, her phone still is better than my phone. It's newer. So what I was saying in the last video is that a lot of times I end up using her phone to take product photos and do videos and stuff like that. But since it's so late and I don't have her phone with me, I'm just gonna leave it alone and I'm just using my phone, which is why the sound is messed up because I forgot that the sound goes in and out on this phone. But I learned that when I put the Bluetooth speaker in, people can hear me better. So I'm hoping and praying somebody can hear me better on this one. Hopefully, somebody, Cynthia, or somebody will pop in and tell me that how I sound. I should like text somebody to hop on to see how I sound. But yeah, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and redo the video because one, the other video was going in and out. Two, I'm kind of cool with redoing the video. The information that I'm saying is really information that I really love to repeat anyway. So I will repeat the three things we're going to be talking about. The first thing we're going to be talking about is the giveaway that we're doing. Second thing we're going to be talking about is my poem that I'm going to read. Or I think it's going to be the first poem that I'm going to do for the next open mic night that I go to, or poetry night. And then third thing we're going to talk about are the two-way speeds that you can use and that you can wear to attract a husband. Not just any husband, your best friend, your Boaz, and your man. All right, so first thing first is the new giveaway that we just started. It started April the 15th, and all orders that are placed after April the 15th will get a raffle ticket. We're going to send it with your order. We need you to keep that ticket and join us live here on YouTube or live on Instagram and see if we draw your number. I'm not going to draw a number today, but I'm going to probably, I think, start next week. I think I'm going to start next week. I think I've had a significant amount of orders out with people who have tickets by next week, and I'll start. But I'll be going live every Wednesday, every Friday, and I don't have a set time yet because my life is crazy. But it's going to be in the evenings, and I'm going to try to put up some, what do you call it, reminders like in the story and in the post of that day that of that the time. All right, so just kind of put on turn on post notifications. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram and catch those times that we go live. And also tell you when hopefully I don't know if it's still like tells you like, but if something pops up to tell you when we go live. So yeah, we're gonna go live and I'm going to for the tickets and we got prizes. I got jewelry packages. I got gift cards, and we still gathering gifts. So starting next week, just make sure that you catch us live. And so that's the first thing. The second thing that I want to do is do the my where do I put it or where did I put it? That is my poem. And I used to write poetry back in the day a lot, but I stopped writing it the way that I used to write it. And now my poetry is just a little different. Like I write my poetry, I think, in my gratitude journal, which is just all affirmations. And it's just words of affirmation to myself. And but this poem I think I wrote like 10 years ago, so it's a different type of style. But I was reading it earlier and I was like, this poem is nice. I really like how it flows. I like and the words that I'm saying. I really think that it's significant and that other people can and hopefully they can relate. So I'm gonna read it. And like I said in the other videos that I'm probably gonna read it twice because the first time I always read, it don't flow right, or I feel like that if you hear it a second time, you will hear it better. Just like if you watch a movie and every time you watch the movie, you catch something different from it. I feel like that after reading it twice, you may hear something that you didn't hear the first time. So I'm going to read it twice for me and for you. And it's called Where Did I Put It? Okay. And this is a poem about self forgiveness and perseverance. Okay. Where did I put it? Losing myself in the midst of this setback is a negative. I refuse to be infatuated with decisions I made, moves I played, and dues I paid. I refuse to be I refuse to be lost due to circumstance because of idle hands and minds, learning experience that leave you temporarily blind. Situations take time to heal. So I'll heal, dress that wound, take care of it, and won't let it get infected and fester into my lovely being. I want to enjoy seeing the new me develop, gaining strength in places I never could tell, building momentum to redo this fail, gaining more dignity and respect, wisdom and intellect, knowledge and power. So, when asked, where did I put it? The uncertainty, the haters, the critics, the devil, the fear, I say they were never there. Okay? And I'm going to read it again. Losing myself in the midst of this setback is a negative. I refuse to be infatuated with decisions I made, moves I played, and dues I paid. I refuse to be lost due to circumstance because of idle hands and minds, learning experience that leave you temporarily blind. Situations take time to heal, so I'll heal, dress that wound, take care of it. I won't let it get infected and fester into my lovely being. I want to enjoy seeing the new me develop, gaining strength in places I never could tell, building momentum and to redo this fail, gaining more dignity and respect, wisdom and intellect, knowledge and power. So, when they ask me, where did I put it? The uncertainty, the haters, the critics, the devil, the fear, I say they were never there. All right, so that is where that I want. Where did I put it? You know what I really want to say? I want to sing that song. Where do you want me to put it? Do you want me to get it right? That's what I keep wanting to sing because I'm like, why do I keep messing up the title? So that is my next spoken word that I'm going to read at the next spoken word event that I find because I'm in love with this poem at the moment. And I think I wrote this maybe like 10 years ago. So next thing, guys, is the Q&A. And you are more than welcome to ask me any questions that you have about waist beads or about our business in the chat now during the live or after. But the main questions that I'm going to ask is what crystal do I need on my waist bead to attract a husband? And we're gonna talk about that. All right. And I'm gonna talk about the two waist beads that we have in our shop that I feel like is the best for attracting a husband, y'all. All right. So um the first one we're gonna talk about is our rose quartz waist bead. And the second one we're gonna talk about is our opalite and pearl waist bead. And I picked these two waist beads because I feel like that the meaning of these waist beads would be very helpful and for you to attract a husband. And first thing I think I want to talk about is just waist beads in general and how you can just use them in general to attract things. Um, the one thing about waist beads is that they are like a traditional piece of jewelry. So a lot of people they're not just used to wear to be cute. I know they're really trendy now, but they are old jewelry that people have worn in Africa and India, and they use them for ceremony and ritual. So it's a very powerful tool that you can use, a very powerful spiritual tool that you can use if you need to be. Oh, you're welcome, Cynthia. You're welcome. I'm so glad that you liked it. So yeah, it's a spiritual tool, period, the waist beads. So it's a really good thing that you can use if you're trying to work out something in your life. And working out something in your life could be relationships in your life, it could be, money in your life, it could be healing in your life. So it's just a really good tool to use in general, and which is why I fell in love with it, and which is why I um decided that I wanted to use this to start my first business. And so it was one of the products that I wanted to sell, and I wanted to introduce people to in my this first business of Beating and Balance. So it's so powerful. So you can attract things with it. You can attract things, and so you can just buy waist beads with just regular beads, or you can get waist beads with crystals on them. And crystals, since they come from the earth, they are very powerful. So it's just in a very high energy. So having the beads are cool, especially if you get beads that are made naturally made beads. But beads with crystals on them or waist beads with crystals, it just makes it, and it amplifies the energy of the jewelry, like, I don't want to even say like 10 times, 100,000 times, like infinity times. It just amplifies it. So putting the crystal, having the waist bead helps. And another thing is where you're wearing your waist bead. You're wearing it around your waist, you're wearing it around your womb area, around your sacral chakra, and that is just a powerful area for women. That's where the area that we create. That is where your gut is, which is a powerful tool in your body that a lot of people don't talk about is your gut and your stomach. And it's also laying in your womb space, your sacral chakra, which is just a powerful area. That is just where you create human beings. All right, so just where it's at anyway. It's at a creative space. It's a waist bead. And the person who is making this waist bead, whether it be you or somebody like myself, and they have really high energy. Like all of these things together is just really going to amplify the intention that you want. And the intention we're talking about now is attracting a husband, a love, a best friend. You're attracting, the person that you want to be with in your life and you want to spend, your love and life with. So, rose quartz is going to be the first one, and it comes in a set. You get the waist bead, and they made with these pretty pink beads, gold beads, and these round rose quartz beads. And it also comes with the raw rose quartz crystal. So not only are you going to get the waist bead, you're going to get that. You're going to get the crystal and the affirmation card that is going to help you stay focused on the intention of attracting your love. So you got that. And rose quartz is one of the most powerful crystals that you can use to manifest love. It also helps you get over a breakup quickly so that you can attract the love that you deserve. So it kind of work hand in hand. So if you're going through something and you just going through a breakup, it's going to help you release that old and help you transition into something new. All right, so rose quartz, it's a heart chakra waist bead. Heart chakra is about balance. And if you hear my pets, that's Harlem. Is she Harlem? You're gonna have to wait because I can't get up. And y'all know I want you to get out too, but you gotta wait. It's late. Just wait, okay? So thank you. So it's going to bring balance and harmony. The heart chakra is about love, of course, but it's really about balance and harmony. No, I'm probably gonna have to let her out. No, Har, come here, come here, Har. Not you, Major. So balance and harmony is going to help you attract because when you're in balance and when your life is in harmony and everything is in flow, um, things start to come to you anyway because you're not paying attention. And when you're flowing and every just in routine, you're in ritual, you're not really chasing anything, you're just fulfilling the things that you need to fulfill in your life to make you happy. then you start to attract things because people see you. They see you in light, they see you making moves, and you just start to attract not just love, but you start to attract a lot of things, friendships and money because you're not you're not focused on the negative, if that makes sense. So that's what the heart chakra is about. It's about balance. And that's my favorite word. That's being in balance. That's the name of my business. I'm a Libra. Like I'm all about balance and harmony. And I just always am seeking that. I'm always working on balancing things out. I'm just all about balance. I'm gonna be. I can see both sides of a lot of things, and that's the Libra in me. Okay. So that's your rose quartz waist bead. That's going to help you manifest that love. It's going to help you stay in flow and harmony. Okay. So our next waist bead is our opalite and pearl waist bead. Oh my God, Har. Oh my God, I don't want to get up to let her out. You have to just give me a minute, Har, please. All right, opalite and pearl. This is my favorite way, one of my favorites. I probably say that about all the waist beads, but I think Opalite and Pearl is one of my favorites. One, because my daughter, Amelia, my youngest daughter, designed the Opalite and Pearl waist bead. And it's so beautiful and pretty. It's just like, I think it's so timeless. It goes with everything. It's clear. Opalite is like a clear, translucent type of crystal, but it has like this white powdery looking. It's clear and white, but it's so pretty and it's kind of see through, but it has some white spots on it. And we use that with gold. Oh God, I'm gonna have to let her out. I'm gonna have to let her out because she's getting on my nerves. And y'all know I'm all in my pajamas. Hold on one second, y'all. I wonder if I'm got to let this kitty out. I want you to go too. And don't be gone 5 minutes and then try to come back. Because that's what she be doing. She be gone like 5 minutes and want to come back. And I'm not getting back up. Maybe if I get back up, maybe she might get lucky. But I don't think so. Okay, let me get myself together. If you caught the last video, what I said is that, and then I'm gonna get back to the opalite and pearl, is that I'm trying to hold myself accountable because it's Wednesday. Because y'all see, I'm in my like PJs. It's 12 o'clock midnight, and I said that I'm going to hold myself accountable and do better about um, joining the live. And even if I have to be in my pajamas, even if I'm in the car waiting on my son, whatever I'm doing, I'm gonna go live regardless because I always feel like I gotta be dressed and it's gotta be perfect. And my life is just not like that right now. So I am working on that. So I'm in the bed. I said I was gonna go live, and I was like, you know what, I'm not going. I was like, no, you going live, even if you look like this, because this is what I look like. I just bought this at the beauty supply store a couple days, and I'm going live today all over the place. I'm in my pajamas. I gotta be up at 4 in the morning. So I'm still making sure I do what I said I'm going to do. So that is why you see me looking like this. So I'm like, all right, Alicia, you got to do better next time. But I'm also proud of myself. All right. Oh, you are a Libra too, Cynthia. Hey, Libra. I love Libras. Like, I don't think I've ever met a Libra that I just did not love. Yes. Hey, Libra. Yes. I am a October Libra. Yes. I'm an October 15th Libra. And so I'm so happy to meet you. Yeah, so I was talking about the opalite and pearl waist bead and how my daughter, she designed the waist bead a few years ago. And when we started our business in 2018. So I'm thinking she probably designed it in maybe like 2019, 2020 or something like that. I think 2019. But we designed that then. And it has been like one of our top selling waist beads. But It is so pretty. And we use the opalite chips, the rose quartz color beads, gold beads, and clear beads, and pearl beads, of course. And and the opalite, it balances the crown chakra, which is going to be back here, but it also balances the third eye chakra as well, which is right up under your crown chakra. Because all your chakras sit really on your spine, but really when we think of our third eye, we think of it being right here at like between our eyes, but technically all of your chakras are on your spine. And they start at the bottom of your spine at your root chakra and go all the way up to your crown chakra. So the opal light, it balances the crown chakra. I think I'm back. It's disconnected. But I think it's something that you practice and you get better at. Is this my left one or right? Right. Okay, now the Bluetooth. So it's something that I think some people are good at, maybe naturally. Every now and then you find people that's good at being optimistic, but I think that is something that you practice being able to pull the good out of something that looks pretty bad. And you a September Libra. My cousin is a September Libra as well. But I think that being able to pull the of that's maybe not that seem crazy or not so good takes practice. I think that you just get better at it as as you learn how to be optimistic. So the opal light is going to help you do that because um, being optimistic in the relationship and trying to find when trying to attract something is a really good trait. I think that will help you attract. I think when you're optimistic and you're happy and you're oh, it also is a mood stabilizer, opal light is. So in your mood, you're in a good mood, you tend to attract people seem to um maybe see your lighter side and can see you and they're watching you and you'll have more people because I think that when you're looking for a husband you're probably going to find more than one. You may find just the one, but you may find two or three because you living your best life, you happy, you optimistic, you finding the good in things, you're showing gratitude and being that light, baby, it's gonna help you just find all the good things that you deserve in your life. Okay. So with the opal light, it attracts happiness, optimism, and luck. So when you're finding the good in things, I think you tend to be lucky because I think luck is it depends on how you look at it, but you can be lucky because you can make yourself lucky because you can figure out how to find a silver lining in things. And when you can practice doing that, like your life can really change. I mean, everything ain't always gonna be hunky dory, happy go lucky all the time. But when you have a happier mindset, you can get through things easier. Okay, so just being able to have that mindset, you just be able to attract the people and the love that you want in your life. I said it so much better in the last video, but I hope that I'm coming saying what that you're catching what I'm saying. I about that. So opalite is also the stone of emotional balance. So being able to balance your emotions when you're looking, choosing people to love and people are choosing you, that is a really good thing because when you are not emotionally balanced, it is not fun. When your emotions all over the place, you cry, you happy, you just all over the place. It's not a good place. Your emotions to be stable. You make better decisions, and that's very important when trying to attract love. Because when your emotions all over the place. I know for me, my decisions are all over the place. Okay, because I'm not, I'm stable, but I was about to say I'm not stable, but my emotions are not stable. So Opalite also assists in smooth transitions. So perfect because you're gonna be transitioning into new relationships. If you're getting married, you're gonna be transitioning to, maybe new homes, just new family members, things like that. So it's a really good. transition stone. Even like we were talking about the breakups, if you're going through a breakup, it's going to help you transition out of that breakup so that you can attract the love you deserve. Um, it improves your communication, which is very, very important because you want to be able to communicate to the person that you may have attracted the things that you want in that person. You want to be open about who to the person about what you really want and needs, the things you like and don't like, so that it's a genuine relationship. So you're not like 2 years in and then you finally finding out that, I really don't like meat. I just been eating meat because you served me, but I'm really a vegetarian type vibe. That's just an example, right? So communication is key. And that's just a light communication problem. Like it's so many huge communication problems. So Opalite is going to help you with that. And we got the Opalite and Pearl waist bead to help you. A couple other things about the Opalite, it increases your energy, which is amazing. You want more energy, you're in a relationship, you're looking for a relationship, you're trying to transition from a relationship, you want the energy. You're not trying to sit around depressed. You want more energy because you hopefully want this guy to be taking you places and doing more fun things. Y'all going to cookouts, family reunions, and things like that. So it's a high energy waist bead, and it also increases your libido, which is your woman sex drive. So it's gonna make you happy down there and all around. Okay, so it's really going to just help you. Opalite, as you can see, this is why I picked Opalite. It's just a really good all around crystal to use, and which is why it's not the only Opalite waist bead that we have in the shop. It's just this Opalite and Pearl one is the one I think that is perfect for if you are working on attracting love and attracting your other half, your husband, into your life. Okay. So that's the opalite and pearl waist bead. We talked about the rose quartz waist bead, and we read my poem about um, perseverance and forgiving yourself, and moving past your mistakes. We talked about the raffle tickets that we're sending out up until I think we're gonna send them out until we get to 5,000 sales on Etsy. So we still have like a couple more hundred orders to get through. So we're gonna be sending tickets out for at least to probably through June, I'm thinking. So get your tickets. Make sure you subscribe if you already have it. Follow me on Instagram. If you want the rose quartz and the opalite and pearl waist bead, you can. And I think I linked it in the description. You can shop on Etsy. Right now, I think the sale ends at midnight, but on Etsy, you can always just use code BEADED, BEADED, and save 15%. That's like my loyal followers code. You can always use that and save if we already don't have a sale. And right now on our regular website at beatedandbalance.com, you can use code BEADED25 and save 25% off. Now, if the opalite and pearl or the rose quartz is sold out because they sell out all the time, then you can always message me and ask me when it'll be back, or just make sure you're following here on Instagram, here on not Instagram, but YouTube or Instagram, and I'll let you know when it comes back in stock. But you can always message me for a custom order, and I could go ahead and process it for you, custom way. But yes, Cynthia, girl, thank you so much for joining my live on YouTube. Thank you for letting me know about the sound issue, and I'm so happy that I met a fellow Libra. And I just really thank you so much for making my live just way better than it could have been. So thank you so much. I'm getting ready to go to bed. Harlem at the door, meowing. She ain't getting up in here. And I will catch you guys live on Saturday. I don't know what the topic's going to be Saturday, but um, I don't know if you have a question or a question that you want me to answer on Saturday about waist beads. It could be a question like this, like, "Hey, what's a good crystal to, or what's a good waist bead for manifesting money, for a job?" Or if you just got like, "Hey, how do I fix my waist bead that my grandma gave me and it broke last year, but I don't want to get rid of it?" Any question, let me know in the comments. That may be what I'll talk about on Saturday. And so, yeah, peace, love, balance. Have a wonderful rest of the week. Tomorrow's Thursday, so it's almost the weekend, and we almost into the first week of May. And I hope it don't fly by like April. so we can enjoy this month. I love you. Good night.